Shut your dumb ass up.
So, yeah, see, when you say morning, morning is before 12 o'clock, right?
Right,
So
right,
morning to her may have meant something a little different than that.
right. Especially if
So
she stay in the house all
I
day.
don't, that's my point. So I do believe he ran out of there. And when she said that morning, you never know when she woke up. You never know what morning may have meant to her. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just never know. I got another point too, everybody. See, and she's older, but I'm not saying what she didn't say was sexual, because grandmama is on point.
Right,
She know.
right.
But we have to be careful, not careful, but just understand what morning could have meant to her.
Right.
You know, sometimes your parents can come inside and say, that boy slept all day, or he got up in the morning, and it may not have really been morning. It could have been 1 o'clock.
Right.
So you just never know what morning may have meant to her. You just never really know,
That's
unless she specifically said 8 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah, you just never really know. You know, what else can I say? It's just so much that I want to, and I have things to really to show you as well, to back up and support what I'm saying.
Right.
But if anybody can Google it from wherever they are, if you look up center mass shooting, that means shots to the torso and shots to the head. This was not something that was just by happenstance. Because if Nipsey had really, like I said, argued with this guy or got any kind of altercation with him verbally, he wouldn't have been so relaxed. His antennas would have been up.
Exactly.
Plus, if I'm getting ready to ambush you, and I'm getting ready, and I don't want you alerted. I want you to be calm and unsuspecting about what's getting ready to happen to you. They knew that they was what they were up there to do. And another thing, everybody, no customers came back and forth to their cars. Nobody came back and forth to come on, when you at a shopping center, people getting out of their car, go in their car.
Right.
I think that the whole setting was planned. I think those cars were positioned intentionally. Because if you look at it, it was only white cars at the beginning. So the white car drove away. That was to confuse us, because they had 3 white cars there. And they thought that nobody would pay attention to the fact that 1 white car was gone, because there were other white cars remaining. But people did pay attention to that. All the other cars were black. And another thing, if you all look at it, 2 cars was going in, the next 2 cars pointed out. The next 2 cars were driven in, the next 2 cars driven out. Now, who does that? Who could plan that? Who could plan it? Very seldom when you go to any shopping mall do you see 3 same color cars parked next to each other, let alone a line full of black cars parked next to each other. No. And all the cars from coming around the corner were high-end cars, trucks, and all of that. Another thing, too, all of that distortion was intentional. When they went into, as far as the footage goes, that was to block people out. But when they came in and they went across one another, that was all planned. And that's what caught my attention at first. I said, whoever did this deals with evidence. Because when you have all of these things, those guys crossing at that trash can, so nobody can see who passed what,
right,
that was to conceal evidence. What government entities deal with evidence? The police. Who would know better how to conceal it? The police. Who would know better to come in and shoot him center mass? The police. Who would be trained enough to do double tap? The police. And the military. They had military around there too now. Everybody remember? There was military training going on around there, but the police get military training. They get the same type of shooting tactics taught to them when they come in. So this wasn't just hood. No. Now, they used hood people to accomplish their goal. Yes, they had to. They couldn't walk up and do that to Nipsey. They had to use them. But in order to do that, you have to get people involved. So when you have a situation like this, you have a beginning, you have a middle, and you have an end. At the beginning, you have to get the people who are willing to get involved. You have to communicate and talk with them. You have to do all of that. Another thing, everybody, no, let me finish this point first, and the other point jumped in my head, but let me finish this. The beginning. So they had to get together and get all the requirements together in order to know what they wanted to implement. So they had to get the people. Once you get the people, you already know the person, the target. So you have to learn his activity. What better way to learn that is to have people on the inside. Where would Nipsey feel most comfortable? Where would Nipsey be most vulnerable? At the shop. Now, they're not going to kill him at the Grammys.
Right.
They're not going to kill him at no BET Awards. They couldn't do that. Where would he be most vulnerable? At the shop. Who could tell him that? Cowboy. Who would be better to be up there that particular day to make sure he's comfortable? Cowboy. Cowboy also said that he talked to Nipsey as soon as Nipsey hit that parking lot, because the parking lot was the kill zone. So he had to stop him and keep him out there. I don't think the assassination happened long after they took that picture. I think it happened within seconds, like he said. It didn't happen that long. It wasn't no long wait between that. They got them pictures and all of that. But that's the beginning. So you get the people, you have your target, you get the people, you have conversations. In order to have conversation, you got to have everybody involved. That couldn't happen between me seeing you, calling you a snitch. I go around the corner and come back. So then you get to the middle part. The middle part is the practice part. Listen, y'all, if we're going to do this, we got to practice so we can coordinate this activity. We need everybody to know their role. So everybody learns their role. So you have the beginning, you have the middle. Now you're approaching the end. Now, they, I believe, probably were out there on other days. Nipsey probably just didn't know it. But this day just so happened to fit in. Somebody knew that he wasn't going to have his security there. Somebody knew.
Inside job.
The powers that be, yes, the powers that be have the ability to survey your phone and to survey you. Somebody was communicating. There was somebody else, I believe, probably on the perimeter of that situation that they were communicating to.
The same person that was giving them phone threats on that video shoot, probably.
Exactly. They were already out there, and they knew he was coming. And since everybody get your positions. Everybody get your positions. He's on his way. Cowboy, you know what you need to do. As soon as he hit that parking lot, you make sure you keep him out in that parking lot. Hey, let's go ahead and let him take these pictures. We got to position him so Eric Holder can come around and hit him from the side. So, of course, you had to leave so they can hit him from the side. And I find that you have to pay attention to what people say and what they don't say. Cowboy said that he got a hamburger. And he also said that Eric Holder got food. So that means they had something in common.
Right.
Both of y'all got food. So this particular day, you had to go in all the way in and take your food? And if you all also look, that person who got out of that car went into that shop behind Cowboy. Another point, when Cowboy came out, Mr. Hood, he stood over Nipsey Hussle. So I looked up on the internet through Google, what does stand over somebody mean? It means stand over and watch. So he was watching Nipsey die. He never bent down. He never left his waist position. He never bent his knees. He couldn't have helped Nipsey waist length. He would have had to go down to try to help him. He didn't. Another thing he did by remaining waist length, he looked up once, and he looked around. Then he looked up twice. That person that was in that shop walked past. He looked and saw that guy had walked past. Cowboy never lifted his head again. He never lifted his head again. He also said in one of his Cowboy also said something in one of his interviews. He said, well, the ultimate goal has been achieved. Now it's time for all of us to go and do what ultimate goal was achieved. I'm telling you. Nipsey Hussle hadn't completed his dreams. He hadn't completed his dreams. So and then that interview in the barbershop, he said, they asked him about people, suspecting him and so on. He said that I ain't looked at the tape and I ain't do all that. One of his interviews, he did say, if y'all roll the tape back, y'all will see. I said, that means you saw that tape.
That means you seen it.
You looked at it.
That means you seen it.
That means you seen it.